Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we are looking at the P-25 Blowback semi-automatic pistol from Gamo. So, stick around. So I bought this online for approximately €125. I wanted a CO2 pistol which fired pellets and not BBs like many CO2 pistols do. One thing that helped me decide on buying this one is that unlike some of the Gamo pistols and rifles, this particular one is made in Japan, and therefore I've heard the quality of build is a little bit better. So that's the box. On the box they state it fires 8 shots. It's a high velocity pistol. They claim it can fire up to 138 meters per second, which is 450 feet per second. They state that is with Gamo PBA platinum pellets, which I am not using today. I will be using these pellets. It is a .177 pistol. It has a rifled barrel and it has a magazine which takes 16 shots, 8 on each side. Anyway, let's have a look at what you get in the box. You get the usual Gamo information and you get the pistol itself. They state on the box it weighs 0.5 kilograms, which is 1.1 pounds. The slide on the top is metal, as is the barrel, and the actual frame and handle is made of polymer. As you can see here, it has 2 white dots on the fixed sights at the rear and a single white dot on the front sight there. The safety is on the side. I have used this a few times now and I've found the safety to be a real pain in the butt. Currently it is in safe mode. If you want to put it into fire mode, it's not just as simple as pushing this lever up. You have to pull these really uncomfortable metal pieces back and then slide it up. Then you'll see the red dot as it is in fire mode. It is much easier to put it into safe mode, but that is just really uncomfortable, especially if you're trying to do it with one hand. So that's one part of the gun so far I don't like. I'm not sure if you can see that there. It says made in Japan for Gamo. To access the CO2 cartridge, you simply pull off the back of the handle and the CO2 goes in there. There is a built-in nut to tighten up the cylinder into there, which I do like. Saves you having to carry around a hex key with you. One thing I have found is this cover does quite easily dislodge though. So be careful if you buy this pistol. You could end up losing that. The magazine is housed in the handle there. To access it, press this button. The magazine then slides out. It can take 16 rounds, 8 rounds on each side. It tells you there where to put the pellets in. Then simply slide it back until you hear the click. The trigger does take a little bit of force, but it's quite easy to rapid fire on this. So let's get some of these pellets loaded up into the pistol and see how accurate it is. So as you can see, the 2 targets I've been practicing with today, and it always seems to pull to the right. Try and correct it and it veers off in a different direction altogether. So I'm a bit disappointed in the accuracy. Normally I would blame my shooting, but I adjusted every way I could and still everywhere. That is also what I found out the other day when I was first testing this. I was using some lightweight polymer pellets and then also some domed lead pellets, and found it very, very difficult to get it in the target. Let's get a fresh gas cylinder in it and check out its power output. Right, fresh cylinder in. Let's check the power output. So I fired 6 shots through here and got an average of 795.7 feet per second, which equates to 242.6 meters per second. Now if we compare that to the box, this is way overpowered. I've used this chronograph many times with other guns. It's calibrated, it's completely fine, so I just wonder what the hell's going on here with this. But a CO2 pistol to be this fast and this powerful? Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you think's happening here. If this was in the UK, this would be illegal. Here in Greece, no power limit, no caliber limit. The only thing I can't do is put a silencer, shoot animals with it, or put a scope on it. But hey ho. So how fast can you shoot all 16 rounds out of this pistol, including changing the magazine around? Well, we're going to try now. Bit of a fumble with the magazine, but for a pistol, that was pretty good. So overall, what do I think of this pistol? It feels solid, feels well made. Slight concern over the guard of the CO2 cartridge being a little bit loose. I'd like it to be a little bit stiffer than that to come off. I am concerned that in the future I might lose that. And of course, it's not as if you can tape it on because you need access to the cylinder. I like the fact it's got this double magazine. Really cool. It fires very quickly. It is super powerful, but it's not that accurate with my shooting today at about 1,700 meters above sea level. It is a very warm day today, about 27 degrees in the shade here in Greece. It feels a lot warmer than that in direct sunlight, which is where I'm firing this. So that will obviously help out the CO2 and therefore could have affected the power a little bit, but it shouldn't have been that powerful. But overall, I like it. Besides the fact it is not that accurate, I mean, with that amount of power and that amount of shots you can get off so quickly, who needs accuracy? It's great fun to shoot. It's got a real kick from the blowback. It is a proper blowback system on this. You get to feel every bit of the CO2 power. I like the slide. The safety is a bit stiff. I don't like that. Maybe a little bit of greasing maybe help that out. But yeah, overall, I really like it. Anyway, what did you think of the Gamo PT Blowback air pistol? Is this something you'd want to try? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you did like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Much love. See you next time.